There is a quiet revolution happening among men today. A growing number of them are rediscovering an ancient practice that has profound scientific value. It is called semen retention. Far from being a mystical concept, it is a physiological and neurological upgrade that modern research is beginning to validate. Before we explore its depths, take a moment to join our Telegram channel. The link is in the description below. Inside, you will find exclusive content, discussions, and a community of disciplined men walking this path together. Now let us uncover the 5 incredible and lesser-known health benefits of semen retention that science supports. These are not the typical ideas about testosterone or energy levels. We will go beyond the surface and enter the realm of neuroscience, cellular biology, and emotional regulation. 1. Improved neuroplasticity and brain efficiency. The brain is the control center of everything we do, and semen retention influences it in surprising ways. Scientific studies reveal that controlled abstinence can actually improve neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to rewire itself, to form stronger connections between neurons. When a man constantly releases, his brain experiences frequent dopamine spikes. Over time, this overstimulation dulls dopamine receptors and weakens motivation. Retention gives the brain space to reset. It restores the natural sensitivity of dopamine pathways. This allows you to feel more alive, more focused, and more disciplined. Research from the National Library of Medicine found that men who abstained for even 1 week had higher dopamine receptor availability. That means the brain became more efficient at handling motivation and reward. The result is sharper focus, clearer thinking, and stronger self. You begin to think with precision instead of compulsion. Your goals become more vivid. The constant fog caused by overstimulation lifts, and you begin to act from clarity rather than craving. This is the foundation of mental strength. 2. Strengthened immune system and cellular regeneration. One of the least discussed benefits of semen retention is its impact on immune function. In a study conducted at the University of Hamburg, researchers observed that controlled abstinence increased levels of T. These are the cells responsible for fighting infection and repairing tissue. The explanation is fascinating. During retention, the body recycles valuable components from seminal fluids such as zinc, selenium, and peptides. These compounds are used to enhance cellular repair and immune defense. Instead of being expelled, they are reinvested into your system. This internal recycling mechanism creates a biological upgrade. Your cells regenerate more efficiently. Wounds heal faster. Your body becomes more resilient to stress and illness. Practitioners often notice that their skin clears up, their energy stabilizes, and their recovery time improves dramatically. Retention signals the body that it is preserving life energy. In response, your system optimizes its maintenance and defense processes. You are literally training your biology to operate at a higher standard of resilience. 3. Better sleep and circadian rhythm regulation. Sleep is often treated as something separate from energy, yet it is one of the first areas improved by semen retention. Every time a man ejaculates, his body experiences fluctuations in prolactin and serotonin. These changes can interfere with melatonin production and disturb the circadian rhythm. When you retain, your hormonal system finds its balance. Cortisol levels become more stable, and your nervous system begins to function in harmony. Studies suggest that men who abstain from ejaculation experience deeper REM sleep and wake up feeling more restored. This happens because the parasympathetic nervous system, which governs relaxation and recovery, becomes stronger. You fall asleep faster and wake up with genuine energy instead of fatigue. Consistent sleep does more than rest your body. It reorganizes memory, stabilizes emotion, and increases mental performance. Through retention, your brain gains the ability to enter restorative cycles more easily. This becomes a loop of improvement. Better sleep leads to higher focus, which leads to better discipline, which strengthens retention itself. 4. Increased mitochondrial efficiency and cellular energy. This is one of the most underappreciated scientific benefits of semen retention. Mitochondria are the energy factories inside every cell. They convert nutrients into usable energy known as ATP. When you retain, your body directs biological resources that would normally go toward sperm production into overall cellular repair and mitochondrial optimization. Studies have shown that during controlled abstinence, oxidative stress levels decrease. This means cells experience less internal damage and can operate more efficiently. Mitochondria regenerate and begin to produce cleaner energy. The result is a stable, radiant form of vitality that you can feel in your muscles and your mind. You become more alert without caffeine, more focused without stimulants, and more resilient during physical exertion. This process explains why athletes, monks, and high-performing individuals who practice semen retention often appear calm but powerful. Their energy is not leaking. Their cellular systems are optimized. Retention trains your body to create energy more intelligently rather than constantly depleting it. Your metabolism shifts from consumption to conservation. That means you operate with steadier endurance throughout the day and recover faster at night. 5. Emotional stability and stress resistance. Perhaps the most transformative change happens at the emotional level. When a man frequently releases, his brain experiences rapid cycles of dopamine highs followed by prolactin crashes. This pattern destabilizes emotions and creates irritability or anxiety. With semen retention, this roller coaster begins to flatten. The brain starts to regulate serotonin, oxytocin, and GABA more effectively. These chemicals are responsible for mood balance, calmness, and a sense of inner security. A study published in Neuroendocrinology Letters found that men who practiced controlled abstinence had higher parasympathetic tone and lower cortisol response during stressful situations. This means their nervous systems were physically adapting to stress with more balance and control. You begin to notice a change in how you react to challenges. Instead of emotional volatility, there is a quiet strength. You feel grounded even when life becomes chaotic. This calm confidence changes how people respond to you. Emotional stability is not suppression. It is. Mastery retention teaches you to feel deeply without being overwhelmed. That emotional control radiates outward as presence, charisma, and trustworthiness. Bonus insight. The regenerative loop of retention. There is a deeper biological phenomenon that connects all these benefits. It is what could be called the regenerative loop. As you retain, your body upgrades its energy systems. That renewed energy improves your habits. Improved habits further strengthen your discipline, which deepens retention even more. It becomes a self-sustaining cycle of transformation. You start training harder, thinking more clearly, and working with higher intensity. Each area of life begins to feed the other. Modern research also hints that retention improves nitric oxide pathways, which enhances blood circulation and brain oxygenation. Better oxygen delivery means better focus and quicker recovery. Over time, you begin to operate from a higher baseline of vitality. You start noticing that your posture improves, your eyes look brighter, and your speech becomes more deliberate. These are not coincidences. They are the result of biological balance returning to your system. Retention is not suppression of desire. It is refinement of energy. When that energy is redirected into your work, your learning, or your spiritual growth, it becomes a creative force. It shapes you into a more complete and disciplined version of yourself. Integrating science with daily practice to access these benefits. Discipline alone is not enough. You need awareness. Retention must be combined with practices that guide energy upward instead of letting it stagnate. Physical exercise, deep breathing, meditation, and creative expression help circulate the stored energy throughout the body. Without redirection, energy builds pressure. With direction, it becomes power. You begin to sense when your energy rises and how your mind sharpens. You feel more grounded, less distracted, and more purposeful. Science confirms that every major biological system responds to this balance. The nervous system, endocrine system, and immune system start functioning in harmony. You are no longer driven by impulses. You are guided by intention. Retention becomes more than a physical act. It becomes a tool for evolution. It teaches patience, self-respect, and mental clarity. It brings coherence between body, mind, and purpose. A final reflection. The benefits of semen retention are no longer just philosophical ideas. They are being supported by research in neurobiology, endocrinology, and behavioral science. When practiced consciously, this ancient discipline becomes a form of self-engineering. It sharpens the mind, strengthens the immune system, stabilizes emotions, and refines energy at the cellular level. It is not about denying pleasure. It is about discovering a higher form of pleasure through mastery and awareness. You begin to realize that your body is not just a machine. It is a generator of energy and consciousness. When you stop wasting that energy, it begins to build pressure, then power, and finally presence. If you found this message meaningful, join our Telegram community through the link in the description below. It is a space where men share experiences, discuss research, and support each other's growth. And if you wish to support the creation of more scientific and transformative content, please consider contributing through the thanks button below. Every contribution, no matter how small, helps this channel continue bringing you research-based insights that empower and uplift. Stay disciplined. Stay aware. Retention is not about deprivation. It is about transformation. It is about reclaiming your energy, your clarity, and your strength. Once you master it, you will realize that the greatest power was always within you, waiting to be directed toward your highest potential.